Hello, I'm Shyboy616, and welcome to my Valentine's Day special. And today, we are ranking fictional women. What am I doing exactly? Well, I decided to put together a little set of factors to form a formula on deciding who is the ultimate waifu. And to do so, I considered the following. Personality. What are they like? Exclamation. What do they sound like? What are the things they say? Because if someone's got an annoying voice, I really gonna want to listen to them all the time. Marriageability. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. Is it someone that's marriage material, wife material? Next, dateability. Very different, because you can date anybody. You're not going to commit to any one person, but maybe it's just a fun time for a while. Appearance, what do they look like? Pretty obvious. And then lastly, style. Also very different. How do they dress? What's their aesthetic? These are things to consider, and these are probably things you consider when, well, actually dating. And together you got 10 minutes. That's what we're going to use to rank these characters. With the intro out of the way, let's jump right in. So we're going to do a tier list of, video game women, because I've covered video games a little on the channel. I have a gaming channel, so why not? I don't like what this was here, because this one's like, God, I wish she was real. No, that's weird. I mean, this isn't that much better. Characters I don't really know or have a say on, I'm just not gonna put them on here at all. Okay, Ada, I did watch that. She can be almost, style everything, like, she seemed cool. That from the bits I did get to see. Because some of this is like, either I played it or I watched someone else play it. Okay, she was actually one of my mains when I played Genshin. I don't think I put her that high, though. Okay, this girl's from Fatal Fury, King of Fighters, right? She's cool. Yeah, she's a cool one. Not exactly my mains or anything. Like, I don't even have really a say Cortana. I haven't watched anyone play the campaign. I haven't really played through it myself. Chun-Li, though, she gotta be up that high. I don't know the rest of this. Can't really say anything on Bayonetta. I've only really played her in Smash. Isn't this CJ's main girl? San Andreas? No thanks. I don't really have anything to say on her. I don't really remember her that well, and like the dating part of the game was probably part I cared least about. To the point I didn't care about it actually, except for when it made you in the story. I don't really have much to say on Diva, but every time I see Diva, I think of this one cosplayer. She did that clip where it's like, does the nerf this voice line. Specifically the edit where someone just put this really nasty fart over it when she smacks her. So, Hitomi from Dead or Alive, I mean, she's aight, I guess. Nah, fam. Just nah. Wow, no one left on these top 3 rows in my pudding. Okay, Ivy from Soul Calibur. I played through part of her story mode. She seems cool, very, revealing look, almost badass sort of way in a way. Yeah, that's how I want to say that. Jill, she's nice. Kasumi, yeah, I like Kasumi. She's nice style, cool character, the noble warrior type thing. Really like that. So far, none of these voices, like character voices, do I really hate them or anything either. Lara Croft, you already know. Like, okay, but if we're talking marriageability versus dateability, I actually don't know if she can be this high. She's very much like her own person. I feel like the one time I really saw Lara Croft like budding a romance was in the second Angelina Jolie movie. I mean, if you could work it out, just really gonna be second place to Tomb rating. Kitana, okay, she's like similar like warrior type. I don't know this specific Kitana though. I played Mortal Kombat X and 11. That's how I know her from. So I don't even know this look. That's definitely more flashy. Not gonna lie, one of my mains in Genshin as well. Higher up than her though. Even though really, I think aesthetically, I prefer, I don't even remember her name. This one versus her. I mean, the purple's nice, but I prefer the darker hair too. My fact, the whole character, I think I like Lisa more. Like the more mature ones, a lot of the time I come to realize. Okay, this is the girl from Far Cry 3, isn't it? The girlfriend? I'm pretty sure it's her. I mean, I'll give her an I understand, I guess. Kind of messed up. You can just be like, you know what, forget my friends and my girlfriend. I'm just gonna hook up with this person that's definitely about to sacrifice me. That's fine. My Shiranoi, kind of the same thing as these. Honestly, like all 3s are kind of, well, 4 even, just different series that they have like the same vibe to me. She's definitely the more cheery one out of the bunch, which I mean that can be fun too. And I prefer red, but I realize all three of these characters wear blue as their primary color. I'll give her a nice. Not my favorite from Doki Doki, but it's because she's doing that. What is that? I mean, she's a little annoying. That's why she's not very high up, but not to the point she actually pissed me off. Wow, I don't really know this next row at all. There's a lot of duplicates on this one. Whoever made this was not paying attention. Mirror's Edge. You know, parkour girl, you know what? She can get pretty high up. Missed. Nah. That's nah, fam. I also, you can't mess with Pac-Man girl. Okay, is this Moxie from Borderlands? I think about that. It's like a different character trying to beat her or something. It looks weird, but she can go that high up. Okay, you know what? I know these two right here. Rochelle, I mean, I like the Left 4 Dead characters. I think the ones in the first game are cooler, and two, they're funnier. I don't remember really digging her voice lines or anything like that. Nah, I think it's gonna be a no thanks, actually. Okay, Nia Tank Life. Not really gonna. I'll put her in Cole, I guess. For now. Here, Rosalina. Mostly main her Mario Kart. Peach. I mean, it's Princess Peach. Classic, I guess, but yeah, I'll put her nice. I'm just imagining the Cha from Smash in my head. What else we got? Okay, Samus. Samus definitely over them. Like, yeah, she's pretty cool. One like badass types. I swear there was more character than. Okay, another Doki Doki. No thanks. She was definitely the worst out of the bunch, so it's pretty funny they made her also like the villain kind of in that. Okay, she's also from Dead or Alive. I like her. Did I put her up there? Yeah, kinda, yeah. Huh, one red and black up top, now I'm looking at it. And purple. It's a pretty common one too. Wow, just combine red and blue. Like, those are the three colors that I like looking at most, apparently. Just realized that. Okay, Sindel. You want to put her higher, but definitely would murder you, though. So, I guess I'll nicer. I swear there is... Okay, who am I from Doki Doki? There's one missing. Or no, two, actually. Okay, here's one of them. She's out, I guess. I don't know. She's like that generic best friend type. I was like, eh. I mean, I guess like cute in the endearing way. I don't know. I like saying that. Rain from... Okay. So you might be thinking I would put someone that looks like this all the way up here, right? Bit just based off this. But actually, I'm gonna have to put her kind of low because I find her character kind of boring. Like, yeah, cool fighting style. The voice actress isn't... Oh. I feel like some of her voice reading just sounds too monotone. But it's a little dull some points, but like her actual character... She's not interesting, not funny, not cool, but... Exactly all of that. It's like, that's why she's able to get the nice bloody action game too. I think that helps a little for me anyways. Oh, Tina from like Murka at the bottom, of course, and I didn't notice. She was my favorite out of all of them. More like quiet types. We Fit Trainer, I mean, she's encouraging. So I have a tend to lean more towards the badass fighter types or the more quiet reserved ones. There's a few exceptions, but yeah, that's kind of where that goes. Towards the bottom, it gets more like they're either more childish, annoying, or boring, or just potentially a little too evil, I guess. Yeah, those are all the ones I knew from here. Let's go to the next list. Alright, this one's just fighting game characters, so I'll try to do this one a little quicker. Especially saying that a lot of the fighting game characters were in the first one, so like Chun-Li. Okay, Juri, that's like her rival, right? Nah. I don't really like her. I think her, I don't know, hairstyle's kind of dumb or something. Don't really have comments on any of the other characters from Street Fighter. Haven't really gotten to them story-wise either. Don't have anything on Dragon Ball Ko or Instinct. I didn't even know this was supposed to be a woman. I just... Raptor. Okay, this one's not even a person. This is actually like a weird thing. Hold on, did they have the other one on here? Because that and this is like just clones trying to take the fighting abilities of Kasumi. And this outfit on her is pretty cool too, actually. I like that one. Honoka, definitely one of my favorites. She's probably the most standout out of my favorites because she's very bubbly, high-pitched voice. Those usually aren't my favorites. But I don't know, something about her sticks out more. I like her outfits more of the other characters, and I think her unique fighting ability, like story-wise, is pretty cool because she can just see a move and perform it after. So you can even see that like in her moveset when you're playing, you can see the movements are copying other characters. I think that's really neat. Ayane, she's almost on the same level as them, but not quite. I do like her outfits though, the more ninja style. But tell me again, meh. Kokoro's a bit of a meh. Helena, for a blonde, you know, should go higher up. These right here, I think, are mostly just DLC characters. I remember the one. Actually, hold on. She's, I think, the same league as her almost. I don't remember her as much story-wise, but appearance makes up a little for it, I guess. And sometimes like the short hair. It's like her MMA style. She's also more a light-hearted character for this series. I really like the bits with her and Zack. Zack's a cool guy too. He's not on this list for obvious reasons, but he's neat. La Mariposa, you know, some Latin fire in there. I can't explain why I don't like Leifang much that much. Like, I really can't. Momiji, another pretty neat one. Neo Tengu. She's like a demon or something weird. I don't remember. But yeah, she's kind of a weird one. Rachel, I honestly kept confusing these two for the same character, even though she does appear a little different. Most obvious difference being the outfit, but I for a long time thought these were the same character. I actually do like Makishi's pretty, I guess it's the more like colorful look. Okay, out of the Skullgirls, okay, I did play Parasol, Valentine, and there was one, Ophelia. Not as high, just a bit of a meh. Power Rangers. Hold on, which Power Rangers are those actually? Yeah, I don't even really know those, but that's funny. The Power Rangers characters are on here. I have no comments on the Tekken 7 ones. I have Tekken 7, I've played it for a few hours. Mostly just play Negan from The Walking Dead. Alex Minecraft? Redhead. Not much redhead representation. Okay, if we're talking like just based on what I know Smash, Bayonetta. She was actually my main at some point. It was specifically the Wii U version. Daisy. She goes kind of high up, not for being Daisy, but because my wife cosplayed as her. Isabelle and okay, Samus. I'm just not gonna bother putting all the Samus is Samus, you know. I play all of them. Dark and just Samus, they play exactly the same, by the way. Okay, y'all just gotta go here. Sorry. Rosalina. Yeah, she can get the one heart, I guess. I like Pyra. But Mithra is just kind of... she's the less interesting half of that duo. Like I said, Wii Fit Trainer's pretty neat. Peach... yeah, she can... Peach is a bit meh. Pikachu. You know, it's funny, I didn't really think that there was a female Pikachu option, but the hardtail is what that means. Dang, we're selling so much. Okay, I made Pink Robin for a while too, actually. And I think that's all the ones I can really comment on. Yeah, because the rest of them... everyone knows doesn't really pick on I guess Zelda, I'll just met her. I want to play this series. I recognize this is from the same people that do the King of Fighters franchise. I really want to play these, but no comment on the characters right now. Cassie, she's like the less interesting Sonya. I mean, it's her kid, so that makes sense. Evora, that's a... no, you're straight up like a monster thing. You get to go down there. Jade can go there. Melina, it's them teeth, but like, nah, she can go over. Okay, Sonya, she's the one that gets to go higher up. Sonya Blade's pretty cool. Definitely more of a badass character. She's, again, literal monster. I mean, the forearms, like, that might be, I mean, different, but that's a little scary. Katana, you already know where she's at. Sindel, almost the same as these, but she's not quite a monster, but she would definitely murder you. Who else we got from Mortal Kombat? Jackie, nah. I didn't really care for Jackie's part of the story. Don't really remember the rest of these characters though. Alright, going forward. Honestly, don't really have comments on the superheroes at all. BlazBlue, okay, Yumi from Senran Kagura actually. All the way up there. And then, okay, Soul Calibur. I got a couple from here. We saw Ivy earlier. But then Mina, she reminds me a bit of, let's see. I guess the ones a little more like this were like the more lighthearted style, but I don't know. I don't really care for the staff and stuff that much, and just sort of wasn't super interesting or anything like that. Okay, Angel. That's what her name was. Angel from King of Fighters. Yep, she's up top. Well, she just got added to Street Fighter 6. I need to get that character pass. Catch it on sale though. I think she's the only one. And then, oh, Yuri. I like the karate outfit too on her. That's fine. Because some of them are similar, but there's just something, I don't know, more appealing about some than others, even though, you know, same lightheartedness, but different styles. Or like these, like I said, especially, let's see, Chun-Li, Kasumi, Katana, I feel like they're very similar characters. Alright, the Dead or Alive girls. I have no comments on some of these, I don't even know who the hell they are. So we'll just do the ones I do know. I mean, I guess she's cute. She's kind of annoying. You already know she's up here. She's up here. She's almost up there. Alright, this girl though. She's one of those I said was like the DLCs I didn't rank earlier. A little lower. The demon chick. She's kind of low. She's higher up. Why not? There's something about blondes. I don't know. I really can't tell you why she's so low for me. I don't. Is it the ears? I don't know. Yeah, this is like an orc demon or something, so she's low for that reason. Nurse type character. You know, the more nerdy character, she gets up there. And I genuinely do not know who the rest of these are. So, you know, the more quiet types, badass. I think the ones that are more stern are not as interesting. I feel like that they're more, I guess, more kind-hearted mentors. That's what makes it some higher up. But then the ones that are just more stern, and I don't know. Something about Atlanta's not as interesting, and I feel like she's some of the other characters I put higher. I don't know how to explain that. But yeah, so I think we can move on from this one. And lastly, a series that's not that popular because I think Sony kind of axed the studio when they were doing budget cuts. The creators of the Senran Kagura series were one of the ones that got, you know, chopped down. They were supposed to make a sequel, and that hasn't happened. It's been years now. A little disappointing. Hoping they can make a comeback though. Starting off, we got our main character Asuka. If you watched any like generic anime, you know, the just basic, pretty cut and dry, you know, likable hero. That's what she is. And if you're okay with that, which sometimes it's a little boring, but if you're okay with that, I mean, she's pretty good. Daidoji, I don't. Muscular women kind of scare me, I guess. And that's kind of her character. She's kind of obsessed with that. And she's not that low, honestly. Hanabi, kind of funny. Her main joke is that she just randomly combust. Haruka, she's like one of the more mature type characters I guess let's talk about, which she's a weird stand for me because her aesthetic, I don't usually care for like the pink bright ones. Like this one. She's a little lower because she's kind of childish, but not in a weird or overly annoying way. We got the more alt style here. She's quiet, knife fighter, and that's cool. She's almost on that, but she's a little too annoying with her rivalry, and she's a little too cocky. I don't really like people that are super cocky. She has her moments. Very sophisticated swordsman Yakaruga. Probably more B though, honestly. It's probably the one character in the series I like actually hate. Imu, she's sister of this girl, but she's not a very good sister most of the time, I'll say. And she's too obsessed with her friend here and like more than friends. And she does like get in the way of a lot. She's really, that's like her whole character is being annoying about that. And I don't like her. This Kafaru, she's actually this girl's sister. I like her a little more. Here, I'm gonna rank them a little, like drag them over. So further to the left, higher up. She doesn't do the, she's not like childish though, like this one is. She can be a little higher actually. Alright, she's obsessed and very grabby with our main girl here. Very like kicky fighting style. I don't know, it's mostly kicking. Okay, I said she was childish. This one's so much worse. Like she straight up acts like a child, but I don't hate her like I do this girl, so she's above her. Another childish one, but not as bad. I like her look a lot. I don't really care for the cat ears, honestly, actually, but she fights with guns. Tomboyish, you know, tough leader type. Yeah, there we go. She's one of those like very shy type characters, but then they have like their little alter ego almost. When she has a mask on, she's more hardcore. Besides that, she's just kind of alright, I guess. Alright, Murasaki's probably my favorite. I really like her main outfits. It's like just big flowing dress. She's literally a shut-in gamer, so kind of perfect, honestly. And she's like super powerful. Like she just has this magic ability. Oh, there's supposed to be ninjas, by the way. Well, that'll come up in a bit here. But she just has like this magical abilities, so she's pretty powerful for that. This is the oldest sister of these. She's probably the most boring of them, honestly. So, I mean, she's not bad or anything or annoying. It's just a little plain. Okay, this is the only one that dresses up straight up like a ninja, Suzune, or Rin, whatever you want to say. Ryobi, this one's, these two I think they're supposed to be twins, yeah, but they have like the opposite eyes going on. She has this weird thing where, so they have like their ability to transform. Her boobs just get bigger for some reason. She does her ninja stuff, which makes no sense. She uses a gun though, so that's pretty cool. The sister Riona, she's just weird, silly, but I think she's a cooler one. I don't know. She's more fun. Shiki, she's like the trendy valley girl type, but Shiki, if you know what that means, she has like a vampire fit. That's I really like the style, very gothic, dark style. And I said she was obsessed with, Yagyu is obsessed with this girl, but not in it's a little more endearing, protective, and not pervy and annoying. So I can actually put her higher up. Okay, Yomi, she's obsessively poor. Like she hates the rich and is constantly trying to be very thrifty, frugal, and that's her whole personality, so she's annoying for that reason. Yozakura, she's more, I guess, a bit of a homemaker is what you'd call it. And she also, no idea about Japanese accents, but when they do the little translations for their speech, it's done like she has a southern accent, so I mean, I'm from the south, that's cool. Yumi, tough leader, very, I guess, I already said sophisticated for her over here. A similar vein in that way, so, and her ice powers, all that, I like the kimono and everything. I can't even think of this girl's name, I just remember she's like a huge fan of this one right here. She's not like annoying or anything though, so she can go a little higher up. Well, not that high. I'm gonna save her for last, and I'll explain why. Okay, this one's weird. Probably should put here, but I don't know, she's kind of cool. She's like a god or something, but like she'll enter into the world as a child, and then as her power like reaches its peak, she grows back into her adult form. This is just like her guardian. Kind of not that interesting though. This character's dead, so we had, you know, gods here. If she wasn't dead, she could be higher up. She's the older sister to these two, this one and this one. Yeah, like she's a sweet character and everything and all that, pretty dress, all that, but she's dead. Not exactly attainable. These two are the same character, so this is actually main girl Asuka's grandma, so old lady, you know, but she's better than Imu still. Like, she's a cool character though, like she, you know, the funny like wisecracking type, so she's got a little more sass like in her young form. That's when she's like doing her like whole ninja ability stuff. I don't really like that either. Like, if I'm factoring, you know, the dateability stuff, I wouldn't really want someone like that. But yeah, there's my tier list for this series. There's tons more characters apparently if you play the phone games. These are just the mainline games you can play, and then yeah, so this is my tier list for that. But let's do one last thing actually. So who is my ultimate number one? Just going through these. I mean, you already know who's pretty high up because they appeared quite a bit. I feel like the classic one is there. I mean, her birthday's literally Valentine's Day. I didn't realize that. But I'm sure that was for an obvious reason. The original gamer girl crush, but for me, I didn't grow up with her or anything like that. I didn't really grow up with any of these characters, actually, now I'm saying that out loud. But yeah, Lara's a classic, so she's fairly high, but the Dead or Alive girls kind of push away, especially Honoka. I'd put her higher up. So if like, let's say I did this ranking thing here, she'd be like there, she could be higher up, all that, but yeah, I'm not gonna do all that. So yeah, she's still up top, but I think my main would have to be Monosaki. And weirdly enough, I think out of all the like fictional characters I've went over today, you know, all these gaming characters, she reminds me the most of my wife. So there we go. So we'll end on that kind of touching note. So, ma'am, I know you're watching this. I hope you appreciate that I said that. Now my favorite character does in fact remind me of you. I might do more videos, not specifically waifus. Holy crap, no, not anytime soon. But tier lists, things like that. I might do some more of these in the future. Probably gaming and movie related, most likely. And that concludes our tier list. If you enjoyed what you saw, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and share the video. And feel free to leave any thoughts you have down below in the comments. And feel free to check out my other channels. I have one for gaming, I have one all about trying different foods, and another one that, whenever I do make one, has my own original short films. And I also do some streaming. A lot of the content for this video was from a stream. And feel free to follow me on my various social medias. I'm most active on Instagram, and whenever I see something new for the first time, I write a review on Letterboxd. I'm Shyboy616. Happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you next time.
See you next time.